Spokane's No Lie Brewery is defending its right to the name of its most popular beer, Born and Raised. Well, it turns out a Chicago brewery is selling its own beer under that same name, and No Lie wants them to stop.
Right now, obviously, I want to put a net around the whole stadium.
Well, his hard-hit foul hit a young girl, sending her to the hospital. It is now renewing a debate over netting at baseball stadiums. You can weigh in by hitting the Vote Now tab on KREM 2 mobile app.
Another beautiful day here in Spokane, but once again, we're firing up these late-day thunderstorms. We may actually see some rain showers in Spokane. I'll have more on that with your forecast next.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Handrahan.
Good to have you with us. I'm Jane McCarthy. Authorities are investigating a string of suspicious fires. They were started in Shoshone County last night. Nothing was damaged, but fire crews suspect an arsonist is to blame.
It is similar to a case that happened in another part of the Silver Valley about a year ago. As KREM 2's Taylor Vito explains, it is concerning for local crews who are already stretched thin.
We're on an access road just outside of Osborne. Back behind us there are a couple of fire starts, and it seems this suspected firebug came this way, walked along this path, and then started a couple more fires here. And here's the thing, this all seems eerily similar to an incident that happened in Kellogg just last year.
Concerning, just the fact that it's just suspicious.
Around half a dozen small burn piles, and likely just as many questions as to who did this and why.
That it's somebody doing the same thing again.
The small fires were reported off of Terror Gulch Road around 6:30 last night. Shoshone County Fire District 1 sent an engine, brush truck, and ambulance to deal with the reports. And they were clearly able to get a hold of the flames. The district suspects an arsonist is to blame, and the sheriff's office is now investigating.
It takes away the resources from the public. The fact that we're coming out here to deal with this, it is an emergency. We treat it as such.
Fire crews tell me they do have a description of a person and a car that was in the area at the time, and it's not the first time there's been something like this in the Silver Valley. Last August, an arsonist started about 18 small brush fires in and around Kellogg. Based on evidence, it appeared the suspect walked along the trail of the Coeur d'Alenes, starting the fires as he went along. That guy was arrested and is currently in jail, according to firefighters.
Knowing that it is suspicious, that's the most bothersome.
As for this case, it's still under investigation. But what fire crews do know is that they stay plenty busy. They were on another call last night when this started, and a possible arsonist doesn't make their job any better.
We get multiple calls. We do get stretched fairly thin very easily.
Near Osborne, Taylor Vito, KREM 2 News.
All right, taking a live look out towards Silverwood right now. Yesterday, wildfire smoke from Canada made for some hazy conditions in parts of North Idaho. Looks a bit hazy in that shot right there, not too bad. So right now, the air quality in Coeur d'Alene we just checked is rated as good. Also, the air quality in Spokane sitting in the good category as well.
The Spokane City Council is considering a resolution next month to potentially take legal action against opioid manufacturers. City Council President Ben Stuckert is one of the people backing the plan.
Opioids lead to cheaper drugs, and people use heroin and fentanyl instead of opioids. And as we see their use increase in our town, those manufacturers that led to this crisis should be held responsible.
Well, Stuckert says if Spokane successfully sued opioid manufacturers, that money would go toward treatment facilities. According to data from the Spokane County Medical Examiner's Office, between 2012 and 2017, more than 250 Spokane County residents lost their lives to opioid overdoses. The state of Washington and Spokane County are already suing some makers of opioids.
Two breweries are on a standoff over the use of the name Born and Raised. You may know it as the IPA crafted locally by No Lie Brewhouse.
But a brewery in Chicago says it's confident it has the rights to the name. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley has the story now. Amanda?
The owner and founder of No Lie Brewhouse found this post on Untapped. It's a beer lovers app. A user checked in drinking a Born and Raised No Lie APA at a baseball park in Chicago. The thing is, No Lie doesn't sell its beer in Chicago. What happened was the user mistook Goose Island Beer Company's Born and Raised for No Lie's. Born and Raised is one of No Lie's staple IPAs, crafted right here in Spokane. Over the years, it's received several awards since its birth in 2012. But last month, No Lie's owner John Bryant discovered Goose Island Beer Company, based in Chicago, was producing a beer with the same name. Goose Island's parent company is Anheuser-Busch. It released its Born and Raised last month, calling it a Chicago-style ale that's been brewed for our hometown. In the past, No Lie made informal agreements with the name Born and Raised. Bryant applied for the federal trademark, but another company already had the rights. He instead worked out a deal he calls first use rights to the name. He believes that trademark agreement gives No Lie the rights to Born and Raised. But Goose Island told the Chicago Tribune it remains confident it has the rights to the name. Being a smaller, local company, Bryant wants to avoid involving lawyers. He sent KREM 2 a statement saying he's hopeful Anheuser-Busch will do the right thing. He says, at the end of the day, Born and Raised represents our collective Spokane community. For now, No Lie and Goose Island appear to be in a standoff, but Brian is hopeful for a speedy resolution. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
Amanda, thank you very much. Well, tonight is the night and our mouths already watering because Tom's barbecue forecast is back.
Woohoo, that time of year on Thursday nights, Tom spoils us, making the whole KREM team some dinner while doing a little weather too. He's in the KREM kitchen right now. And Tom, what's cooking tonight?
Ranch burgers. That's what we're doing up tonight, ranch burgers. We've got about 1/3 of a pound of ground beef. I've got a couple more patties here to make, but we've seasoned these with a little Johnny's seasoning salt, and I also like the Montreal salt. It's got kind of a pepper, and I really like to season my hamburgers a lot, so I do both sides of them. And then we'll garnish it with some red onion, some tomato. If you want ketchup and mustard, we've got that for you too, a little mayonnaise, but really, I'm hoping people will go for the ranch. And you just put a little ranch, instead of mayonnaise, you use the ranch dressing on your buns. And we're using whole wheat buns this time. And we'll garnish it with a little bit of lettuce as well. And it will be off and running. And we've got watermelon because, you know, it's the barbecue forecast. Summertime has arrived. Summertime has arrived, so much so we're actually tracking some showers and thunderstorms, and I think we could see some here between the 6 and 7 o'clock hour. When you take a look at the latest radar, you can see that the storms have moved out of western Montana, and now they're moving into northern Idaho. They've already pushed past Lookout Pass at 4th of July Pass right now. Other storms are up in northeastern Washington, so we're talking in the Colville, Chewelah area, and again, they're tracking very slowly between 5 to 10 miles an hour, but the storms in Idaho are, as you can see, are tracking west, and the storms in northeastern Washington are tracking towards the southwest. So obviously, we're going to be keeping an eye on these. We think that you possibly could see showers between 6 and 7 o'clock. Day planner forecast calling for 55, the overnight low, 84. Friday's high, again with some pop-up showers, but I don't think they'll be locally on Friday. Here's a look at your weekend forecast, gang, and it looks good. Mostly sunny skies for Saturday and Sunday. Looking for temperatures to hit 84 on Saturday, 83 on Sunday. I'll be back with a look at your 10-day forecast. And of course, I'll tell you the best day for you to get out in your backyard and do a little grilling for family and friends. That coming up.
That sounds fantastic. Tom, by the way, I like mine medium. Yours?
Medium it is, my friend.
Yeah, medium. Okay, thank you, Tom. All right, we turn our attention now to some health news. Eastern Washington University confirmed a case of the mumps on campus.
So this is the first confirmed case in Spokane County this year. Spokane Regional Health District says they are waiting on the results of a possible second case, also at Eastern. The school sent an email to students telling them to monitor any possible symptoms until June 18th.
Tonight we are verifying a claim that you've likely heard before. Certain foods can give false positives on drug tests. You've likely heard about this with poppy seeds.
One viewer wanted to know if other foods can make you test positive for drugs like cocaine or methamphetamines. Jason Puckett with our Verify team has the surprising answer.
Nikki D sent us this email. She tested positive for cocaine on a drug test, but claimed she didn't use the drug and wanted to know if any of these foods could be responsible. Nikki, we're going to broaden this question a bit and verify. Can any foods, drinks, or medications cause false positives on drug tests? Our sources, the FDA, the Bureau of Prisons, and multiple scientific studies. So the FDA themselves say certain foods, supplements, drinks, and meds can affect some drug tests. You might remember in the 90s, poppy seed bagels were found to give false opiate results. results. The Bureau of Prisons actually made employees and inmates sign an agreement not to eat them because false positives caused false disciplinary action. Well, in the case of poppy seeds, they test positive because they do contain opiates, both morphine and codeine, but the amount is low and gets lower during food processing. So what about other foods, drinks, and meds? Do they also cause false test results? Well, a 2008 study by the Mayo Clinic listed a lot of substances that could interfere with results. Benadryl is linked to false opiate results, while Wellbutrin, an antidepressant, can cause false amphetamine results, and coca leaf tea and certain anesthetics can actually cause false cocaine results. That's just to name a few. Sometimes they trigger false positives because they are similar substances. Wellbutrin, for instance, is in the amphetamine family, meaning we can verify certain foods and drugs can cause false positives on drug tests. Keep in mind though, our bodies are different, so these foods and meds will affect people differently. Bottom line, if you take a drug test and get a result you weren't expecting, check to see if you consumed any of these and see if you can retake the test. With your Verify, I'm Jason Puckett.
Interesting information there. Well, the FDA is holding its first public hearing on a plan to legalize CBD in food and drinks tomorrow. CBD comes from plants in the cannabis family, but unlike marijuana, it won't make you high. It's created a product craze with businesses putting it in everything from coffee to candy. Doctors, consumers, and members of the cannabis industry are all expected to speak at that upcoming meeting. It appears the meeting is getting businesses excited as well. Today, Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream announced plans to start selling a CBD-infused ice cream as soon as it's legalized federally.